All right, so then everyone heard the Boldy James though, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, so then this I want to hear. We can do a good review for this one. Um,
Wait, hold on, man. Before you continue, Doug, we won't say
yeah.
this enough, man. We need people to be subscribing to the channel, man. All right. I don't know what the likes do for you, but people need to sub, Doug. We need subs. We need
Like and
subs.
subscribe.
So please like and subscribe. I hate, asking that and doing that like every YouTuber, but I need them subs up.
Word, and let us know what you think in the chat, man, too, as well. So we're gonna keep talking about some of these albums that came out really quickly. But the Boldy James was to me the best album that dropped this past weekend. So let's talk about this one, man.
I gotta go back and listen because this album definitely was a little mid to me. It was not what I was expecting to hear from Boldy. Yeah, he didn't sound inspired on this album to me personally.
Okay, all right.
Interesting.
I'm surprised that he said that.
Yeah.
All right. So then let's go. I mean, just start off with that then. Boldy, did you think Boldy was rapping well on this beat?
Yeah. I didn't see that there was something that was like missing in it.
Yeah, I agreed. To me, I thought he was who he usually is on the track. I felt like he was the same on every track. Now I thought maybe it's the production you think is different or something. But just to talk about Nicholas Craven real quick, I thought that the production on this was great. I thought I really like Nicholas Craven's production. I think he's making he's been dropping a lot of great projects with Ransom.
Yeah.
This is his second one with Boldy. And I like his production a lot. Starting off from the first track. I thought this was the best production I heard this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I like a couple of these a lot. We point out which ones we like the most on it yet, or what?
Yeah, let's do that. Because some of the samples and stuff like that he uses on this album, I think are great. And I don't think some of these producers that are producing like a bunch of albums, like Nicholas Craven, seem like not to get any shine, not any props. They're not talked about in mainstream media, it seems like, and I wonder why. I really don't understand why that is.
I mean, it's probably who you work with, right? Who you got albums with? People like Ransom. I mean, they do not want to elevate Ransom out here. I feel like they got Ransom got some kind of thing on them. Like there's rules against talking about Ransom on any of these big platforms. So we never see him on no lists. We talked about DC4 last year as one of the best albums of the year. Did you see that in a lot of places?
But do you think it's because he don't play like industry games? He seemed like he's content with the independent route, and he don't seem like he really is jumping out there to get. I don't know. I don't see him anywhere either. Like he don't be doing shows and stuff either.
He doesn't do shows?
I mean, I don't see him. I don't see where he's at. Like I don't know. You let me know.
Bro. I mean, look, if he came down here, I'd be go and see him. But nobody comes down here, so I don't. I just assume nobody comes down to Florida. But as far as I just assume that was the type of stuff. There's a reason why. I mean, Boldy James, again, another one to me is the same type of person, where he'll get more buzz, especially when he's doing albums with Alchemist and stuff like that. So people kind of gotta pay attention. The Griselda affiliation, but he's the type of person that could easily get ignored as well. I mean, Boldy had, what was it? The one year he dropped like 3 albums and all of them was ridiculous, and you ain't really want to see. I felt like people wasn't giving him enough props. I feel like he got a bunch of dope albums under his belt, and so I think that might have something to do with it. If you have an artist that's not exactly a big time name, they rap about certain stuff in a certain way. Like Boldy does not make street life sound fun times.
Mm-mm. But that's one of the things I love most about
him.
But
it does sound, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like glorifying it. Like, I guess is that part of the problem? You got to make it sound more fun. You know?
He sounds like he's having fun, but only because he's a special type of like concrete or whatever that's to do these different murders and things like that. Like, it don't sound like it's fun for other people.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you listen to people and it does sound like, oh, this is a great time. Just shoot 5 dudes and go get some breakfast or something. Like, yeah, but it don't sound like that for him. You know, and he makes sure to have a lot of lines about different things, like how it affect his family and his kids and how he not there or something like that. Like different things that he doing and risks that he taking. It's like, okay, so, you know, it's a little different. I don't know if that's the reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
That's one of the things I like about him. Like I said, man, I think I like you know, his flow, his voice. You know, he has that, you know, like draw out flow, but it sounds good. I mean, he just makes it sound good on these, especially on these types of beats. These you know, real, like these samples that are like yeah, like you know.
But he don't keep the same speed with his flow either. Like his flows do switch,
Yeah.
even though it's always like his voice is kind of distinctive in that way where it seems like he's not rapping. He's not rapping fast, but then he'll get fast, and then it'll be like. So yeah, I mean, he got a lot of like real not super in your face skills. Like his skills are almost like you won't even notice.
Yeah, like the last song.
He's doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, because like I was saying, like the last song is one of my favorite. All My Tokens, like that one's faster, but he's still like yeah, like I just like I think he does well on different speeds, different, you know, he does you know, different flows. You know, I think he does well. So
I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled because I just feel like all his best work is with Alchemist, of course. Like I don't feel like anything is touching those 3 albums that he has with Alchemist, if not more. So I guess I compare everything to that, and then I get let down.
okay, so you didn't think that beats like you know, the Jack Frost beat or the Formal Invite
I was about to say
beat,
Jack Frost.
yeah, you didn't think that they were on that level. I guess you didn't think that they were in comparison to an Alchemist type track.
Nah, definitely not. It's a
I,
good
I
beat
agree,
though.
man. I do think when I listen to like the Alchemist albums, especially Price of Tea in China, Bo Jackson, more than my first chemistry set. Some of those beats, man, they are sticking my head, man. One song was it Slow Roll. Whenever that come on,
Yes,
that's never getting skipped. Like
never.
so, there's just certain ones that just have he has some kind of thing where the beats will they'll be like earworms, little pieces in it will like kind of stick in my head. So like in that song, they'd be like that, and it just like plays throughout. You'd be like, oh, it just pops up, and I don't know why, but it'll pop up way later. So it's not, you know, I don't think these Craven beats are on that level. At the same time, I think they sound great in my car, so
Yeah,
it's not like I'm mad about it or anything like that.
yeah, agreed. All right, so I mean, I think it's hard to compare everybody to Alchemist, but yeah, I mean, that's why Alchemist is, you know, one of the best.